Jeremy Clarkson's Farm Show is back for another season. If you have not yet seen it, it follows the former presenter of Top Gear as he strives to overcome the difficulties that come with managing his 1,000-acre diddly squat farm. The third season of the show promises to provide the same blend of comedy and accidents that Clarkson is known for, but this time around, fans are in for a surprise roller coaster of emotions. This season, Jeremy decides to experiment with something new: pigs. He brings a large number of piglets to the farm since he believes that they may be a good way to generate some money. At first glance, everything seems to be going well. Nonetheless, a terrible event occurs. In the fourth episode, tragedy occurs when some of the piglets are squashed by their own mother. Both Jeremy and Lisa Hogan, who is Jeremy's partner, have been suffered a significant blow by this. Viewers have become used to Clarkson's sour yet funny conduct and hilarious farming accidents. On the other hand, this time around, social media was flooded with tears, which is a different type of response. The piglets' tragic end left people in a state of shock and sadness, and they found themselves feeling a profound sense of compassion for Jeremy and Lisa. However, the third season was not only focused on piglets. Furthermore, the show brought attention to the emotional toll that farming can have on a person. During an interview, Lisa was candid about the challenges that she faces on a daily basis. She went on to explain that when you raise animals, you ultimately develop feelings of attachment to them. As a result of the fact that they become like family, it is quite upsetting if anything happens to them. Not only is there a loss of financial resources, but there is also a loss of a buddy. Many viewers related to what Lisa said. They came to the realization that growing crops is not all rainbows and sunshine. It requires a significant amount of effort, uncertainty, and sadly, there is the possibility of loss. It is possible that one day you may be overjoyed because the weather is ideal for planting, and the following day you will be watching as a storm destroys your crops. There is a continuous emotional roller coaster involved. However, the third season was more than simply a way to amuse people. People were able to relate to the problems that real farmers face every day. Lisa said that many farmers work in remote places, which means that when they lose an animal, they might not have anyone to turn to for help. It opened people's eyes to the fact that the sadness they experienced while watching the show is something that many farmers go through in real life, often by themselves. On the other hand, this season was not all about pigs and devastating tragedies. In addition, there were times when we were victorious. Do you remember Pepper, the cow that was so popular during the previous season? With that being said, at that particular season, Jeremy and Lisa were faced with the challenging option of sending their cows to the butcher. Although it was not an easy decision to make, it was a necessary part of the routine of running a farm. On the other hand, there is a glimmer of optimism on the horizon for season. For a change of pace, Jeremy attempts to produce truffles. These are the luxury mushrooms that restaurants want to get their hands on because of their high price. However, if Jeremy is successful in cultivating truffles, it has the potential to be a game changer for Diddley Squat Farm. Growing truffles is a challenging financial idea. There is one thing that is certain: regardless of whether he is successful or not, the third season of Clarkson's Farm is an eye-opener. This is a story that is honest, humorous, tragic, and touching, all at the same time. It demonstrates the highs and lows of agricultural life, serving as a reminder that behind all of the delicious food that we take pleasure in, there is a great deal of hard labor, unwavering commitment, and even grief at times. Therefore, if you are seeking for a program that will make you laugh, weep, and think, then you should absolutely consider watching the third season of Clarkson's Farm. There is a possibility that you may pick up a few useful insights about the actual world of farming along the road. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Season 3. And what are your predictions for Jeremy's truffle adventure?